walking to get my eyebrows tattooed. I'm so nervous right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna go through with it, but wish me luck. Eyebrows are still looking okay. I'm out in public having lunch. What's this stuff? No pain. Alright, it's 6 p.m. We just came back from another event. I'm in the parking lot and waiting for my car. Eyebrows look the same, don't feel any different. It is day 2. Woke up, didn't have to do my eyebrows, which is nice. I am swollen because I drank last night with my girlfriends, so probably wasn't the best idea, but whatever. These are the eyebrows. They are a little bit reddish right now because there is still some blood. Doesn't sound great, but there is a little bit of blood mixed in with the ink, so I gotta wait for my eyebrows to heal. But yeah, other than that, I'm obsessed. It is day 4 and eyebrows haven't changed much actually. It's supposed to kind of be like scabbing and I don't know, like kind of do lighten up and stuff, but so far not too much. It does kind of feels like there's a little bit of scabs, but like not really. The only part that I'm like, is that I cannot like wash my face. I have to like wash very carefully with a washcloth. So I'll show you guys how I've been washing my face. It's like so nice to wake up with eyebrows. It's pretty amazing. It makes my day so much faster, and they are a little bit dark right now, so once they lighten up, I think they're gonna just be so perfect. And so far, day 4, I've been freaking loving them. It is day 7 and look at my eyebrows. They are now like scabbed, like completely scabbed, and now they're itchy because I think the scabs are gonna like fall off or come off soon. I'm also not able to wash my face very well because you can't get these wet for 10 days. So as I mentioned before, that has been a little bit of a struggle for me because I really like to wash my face like really clean, so it's been a little hard, and I think I'm breaking out because I just am not able to like thoroughly wash my face. This also could just be hormonal, like the time of the month, you know. So far I love them. They really do look like hair. It's so crazy. I can't wait for the scabs to fall off completely so that I can like just, you know, see what the end results will be like. I do see this side, some of the strokes faded. I think it's just like my skin didn't like receive the ink very well, but like this side, all the ink is still there. So I think definitely a touch-up is in order, and I think she recommends a touch-up for like everybody. I think it's pretty imperative because you just never know how your skin is gonna react and heal with it. But I have some intense lip balm on because my lips are really chapped, and I have a patch on, but other than that, this is day 7. To get my second session for my eyebrows. It's just a touch-up, so we're gonna go and touch that up. Very excited. All right, let the numbing begin. I'm obsessed. It looks so good. I know, so good. All right, I'm home now. You guys can see the eyebrows in full action. They're super thick and red and swollen right now because obviously I just got them done. So all that will subside. You guys just saw the before. And a lot of pigment for me, like just, it doesn't stick on my skin. I don't know, it could just be my skin type. It could be because I use a lot of skincare. Whatever it is, just for me, this pigment doesn't stick as deep or as dark. So this time we went much thicker in the shape and much bolder because I know that in a few weeks, once I'm all healed, a lot of the pigment will disappear because that's just my skin type. But this time a lot more will stay put because we put a lot more in. So we are back to basically the healing process again. I'm not really gonna be filming too much of this healing process because you guys just saw it. We will just kind of heal for the next few days and I will check up on you guys afterwards. So it's been exactly a week since I got my eyebrows microbladed for the second time. It was my touch-up, no makeup on, anything. But I wanted you guys to see pretty closely. Maybe I should go into the sun a little bit. Now it is finally starting to scab and peel off. So thankfully we are at that scabbing process. I think in about a few days I should be completely healed with no more scabbing. And that will be my final check-in with you guys. Good morning. It is day 9 and let me put you guys down. I literally woke up and I just feel like today is the day my eyebrows look 100% healed. I'm gonna get ready while we kind of chat about my brows and hopefully this answers a lot of you guys' questions. Okay, so I first decided to get my eyebrows done this year. I have been thinking about getting my eyebrows done for years and years. But I honestly, the biggest factor for me was like, I was really scared. I don't do very well with pain. I don't even go to the dentist without going to sleep, like sleep dentistry. My dogs are so loud right now. So the fact that there is gonna be a blade piercing through my skin, I just could not fathom that. So for 2 years, I just was like, never gonna do it. And it will never be something that I will experience. But I don't know, honestly, everybody has been getting microbladed. A lot of my friends have, actually most of my friends have microbladed eyebrows. Everybody on Instagram had eyebrows microbladed and it just kind of seemed like such a normal thing to do that I asked everybody like, what's the pain level like? What's the pain level like? And everybody said no pain. So I was just like a little more open to the idea of getting my eyebrows microbladed because everybody was so reassuring that there would be no pain. So that's how I kind of ended up deciding I wanted to end up getting my eyebrows microbladed. So then the next process was finding the right person. Let's do some serum. So it was finding the right person. So I live in LA and there is a lot of really great, talented microblading artists. So it was a lot to like filter through and to like research, and everybody has their own technique and their own style, and the most popular ones were in Koreatown. I mean, I think this is like an Asian thing to begin with, but I'm not sure. But the most popular ones were in Koreatown and they have really high reviews and their skill is like insanely, you know, perfect. But I didn't like that style. It just looked perfect, like perfectly drawn in, perfectly microbladed. Each stroke was like it was just so symmetrical. Like I just knew that was not my style. I, first of all, don't wear a lot of makeup, so I can't have my eyebrows looking snatched when nothing else is gonna be snatched, if that makes sense. So I already knew off the bat I didn't want something to look perfect. And the ones that I have seen, their ink colors are really cool toned. I've seen a lot of like bluish tones, and then I've also seen a lot of reddish tones, like reddish cool tones, and I did not want that either. So I could not find anybody that had the exact tone that I wanted in the color of my eyebrows. Like that was the most important thing, the color and like the shape. So I just decided until I find the perfect person, I'm not gonna just get my eyebrows done for no reason. That was like my thing. Oh my god. There's a gardener now. So loud. I don't know if I should keep filming or wait. Yeah, so I just couldn't find somebody that I really liked, and I wasn't gonna get my eyebrows microbladed by just somebody that I thought had good reviews on Yelp. That's not quite enough for me. But anyways, my friend Genevieve, who is the Style Sauce on Instagram, she got her eyebrows micro feathered, and we have different eyebrows. Of course, she has blonde hair, I have like black hair, I have like no hair actually. She had much more hair, so she only needed feathering. But I really liked the style of the girl who did her eyebrows, so I kind of looked into her, and her name is Alex. And I just found her page on Instagram through Genevieve, and I just really liked her style. I liked how really effortless it looked, and I liked how it looked like actually drawn in more hair-like than actually like microbladed like. I hope that makes sense. So it didn't look perfect, it looked really natural. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. But anyways, that's how I found Alex, and I am so happy that I actually did go through with her and trusted her with my eyebrows. I think the most important thing with finding an artist is trusting them and like trusting their style. So the first thing I would say is like find someone that you really like their style, you really like the color of the ink. That way when you get there, you're at ease because you trust them. And I think that's like so important because this is your eyebrows, you guys. It's pretty important, at least for me. So then, yeah, that's how I got it done. It takes about, I think 20 minutes your first time. I mean, depending on how much hair and stuff you have. And then your touch up for me only took like 10 minutes. So it was really fast, you're in and out. No downtime. I felt no pain after or before, and I'll go into all that. So I don't know if I have like a clip or a video, but I'll show you guys a photo of my before and how little hair I had. I really have, I think, about 20 eyebrow hairs. That sounds so sad, but I think I literally have about 20 eyebrow hairs, and this is my fault because I overplucked them when I was in junior high, and I just did like this crazy McDonald's eyebrow. I'm sure we all did in the 90s, and that was that. And my hair never grew back. And a lot of you guys were like, oh, it doesn't really look like a big difference from the first time I got it done. And it's because every time I'm on camera, literally every single time, I always had a little bit of eyebrow product because I would look so naked without it. I literally had no eyebrows, so I would always put a little bit of eyebrow product on before I would film. So that's why I always looked like I had some eyebrows when in fact I really didn't. So that's just a little backstory of like what my eyebrows were like and how I have very little hair and how we still created like just hair-like features. So very happy with that. And what I also wanted at the end, I told her, was like, I still want to draw my eyebrows in. I don't want them to be so perfect where like they're just like snatched all the time. Like I said, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so that would just look weird to me. So I told her I still don't mind if I have to fill it in a little bit and like shape them a little and perfect it through a little bit of powder or like eyebrow product. So that is why they're like not holy, but they're they're just like exactly what natural eyebrows would be like, and that's why they're not like so thick and filled in. I didn't want that. So just be very specific to what you want when you're getting your eyebrows microbladed. Plus, if you get it like perfectly done and you don't end up liking it, then you're kind of stuck with it. So that's also another reason why I wanted it more natural. So, you know, just in case I didn't really know what to expect. I am talking so fast. I also know a lot of you guys ended up going to Alex afterwards, which is amazing. And a lot, actually everybody that went told me, DM'd me the next day and said like they're obsessed with their eyebrows. So I'm really happy to hear that everybody else has a really positive experience too, because I think that's super important. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of these questions while I still get ready. I thought I'd be getting ready much faster, but let's get into your guys' questions. Okay, first question, or the most question I got is, did it hurt? It does not hurt. It does not hurt. It is not some type of pain that you are like dying from. I think the dentist is way more scarier. I think, I don't know, like there's just the doctor, like there's just so many more scarier things out there, but it does not hurt. I would say I have very, very, very low pain tolerance. Again, I can barely even go to the dentist without going to sleep. So I would say the pain level is like a 2. You get numbing cream. You can sit with a numbing cream as long as you like, if you feel comfortable. And she also numbs while she's going. So she'll numb you and then blade and then numb you again and then blade and then numb you again. So you're constantly being numbed the whole time as well. So you really don't feel much. The only weird thing is probably just like the noises you hear, and it's just like a little scratch that you're hearing, but it's not like anything that would make you cringe or uncomfortable. Like it is really just like a chill experience. It's not like a spa, but it's really chill. I was just talking with Alex most of the time, and then I was just like listening to Justin Bieber and like Ariana Grande. I had like headphones, but it's really not painful at all. If that's what's stopping you from getting your eyebrows microbladed, I promise you, it's not painful in any way, shape, or form. For 2 years, that's what stopped me from getting my eyebrows microbladed, and I feel so silly and stupid for doing that. I wish I had this like years ago. Okay, is it permanent? No, this is not permanent. It is semi-permanent. So after about, I think 8 months to a year, it will start to fade, and then you'll need to do another touch-up within a year. I'm gonna go in with my foundation. So cost-wise, it's really different on the place you go to. I know some places are like 600, 500 to like, some places go up to like 1,200. So just depends on where you go. That's the pricing. And for me, I feel like eyebrows is something I'm not gonna look for on a Groupon or try to get like a cheaper version. I don't know. I think this is something that for me, I would truly, thoroughly invest in someone who is really skilled. So I would not say eyebrows is something where you're gonna try to go like the cheaper route. I think eyebrows is something that you wanna try and get the best route versus the cheapest route. And it is an investment. It's about a year of on your face. So you wanna find the right person for sure. Do you lose your own eyebrow hair when you do microblading? For me, I didn't lose any of my hairs. I think I would be freaking out if I lost hair because I have no hair, but I didn't lose any hair. I asked Alex that question and she said, the blade is so thin and so narrow, it is like so tiny that she goes in between the hairs, not on the hair, so it doesn't cut any of the hair. So for me, I did not lose any hair, thank the Lord. How often do you have to fill? I think you can fill it in as many times as you would want, but for me, I just did my first session and then my second session to fill in, and that was it. Does it look like real hair close up? It does look like hair, as you guys can see. It actually does mimic hair strokes, so it does look like real hair up close. Do you still fill in your brows? Yes, I still do. And that's kind of like my favorite part. I just use any type of pencil. And I actually showed Alex like the color of the ink I wanted by showing her a pencil of like one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. So she tried to mimic that color as best as possible. But I honestly can walk out the door without filling it in if I wanted to. But I think filling it in just gives it the more like done look. It does literally save me so much time in the mornings when I just want to run out the door. I don't fill my eyebrows in, which is perfectly fine. But if I'm shooting or going out to an event or something, I definitely fill them in. Next question. Also, do they ask what style you want? Of course. So how that works is you kind of help her draw in your eyebrows, like how you normally fill them in, how you want them to look. So before she does anything, you approve the shape of your eyebrows. So you can fill it in yourself if you want. You can tell her like longer, shorter, whatever it is. But she is so good with eyebrow shape that she just gets it. So literally, Alex is the like eyebrow queen, so she just gets it. And yes, you will approve your eyebrow shape before she does anything to it. So I think that wraps up all the questions. Most of them were repeats, and I've answered them in some shape or form. If you do have more questions, I will gladly answer them. Just leave the question down below. I'll also leave Alex's information if you're interested in her work. She is giving away a small discount if you mention this video or my blog. I am not affiliated with it. This is not sponsored. I don't get anything from it. She's just being super, super cool and just offering that for you guys if you're interested. And I think other than that, that's it. I just hope this video has inspired you. I hope it was just informative and helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.